Hello everyone, my name is Millie Millington. For those of you who are new, welcome. Leave positive comments only. Like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I upload a new video. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Everyone please watch the whole video. Today I am doing a Q&A. I reached out to my followers on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter asking them if they had any questions that they wanted to ask me, so thank you to all of you who submitted questions. Part 2 will be coming soon, so stay tuned. I'm going to start off by answering questions from Instagram. The first one is, what goals, big or small, did you accomplish in 2020? I would say that a few of my goals that I accomplished in 2020 were graduating from college in May, applying to graduate school over the summer, and getting my first article published in a non-school publication at the end of the first semester of grad school. I am currently a student at the Craig Newmark Graduate School of Journalism, CUNY. I am pursuing my Master's of Arts degree in journalism. The next one is, was college what you expected? A follow-up question is, what was your favorite memory from college? In college, one of my expectations was to complete my Bachelor's of Arts degree in journalism, which I did. College for me was primarily about working on perfecting my craft to the best of my ability. My favorite memory from college would probably be being able to reconnect with many of my good friends who I went to school with over the years. Next is, are you in a relationship? I am not in a relationship right now because my main focus is on school. Next is, what is a long-term career goal of yours? A long-term career goal of mine is to have my articles published around the world in multiple languages. That would be amazing if it could happen. Next is, what are your goals for 2021? A similar question was asked on Twitter, which was, what are your plans for 2021? My goals for 2021 are to land the PhD internship of my choice and to complete a successful capstone project, which are both part of my degree requirements to graduate this fall. Next is, what inspires me? A similar question asked on Facebook is, who inspires you the most and why? I am inspired by the work of other journalists and advocates here in the United States and around the world, such as Christiana Amanpour, Abby Phillip, Angela Rye, Van Jones, Reuven Blau, Kyle Griffin, Shane Burkaw, and Judith Heumann, among others. I am inspired the most by my family, who have been continuously supporting my career and motivating me to do my best always. Next is from Instagram. Who or what inspired you to pursue journalism? Two similar questions asked, what made you interested in journalism? From Facebook, what made you choose journalism? I grew up loving to read and write short stories, and I still do. English was, is, and always will be my favorite subject, and I knew that I wanted to produce professional writing that makes a difference in the world. That is why I decided that I wanted to be a professional journalist at the age of 10. I've been chasing the dream since, and I gain experience one article at a time. I will continue with answering questions from Facebook. Next is, talk about your experiences as a Black journalist. What surprised you the most? My experience as a Black journalist has been going really well so far, but I am aware that there may be situations that I will have that may damage my credibility and diminish my self-confidence in my ability to do impactful work, but so far no surprises. I am sure that there are many to come in the future. Next is from Instagram. What gives you the strength to put your best foot forward every day? My faith. As a Christian, I believe that putting my best foot forward every day starts with just being really grateful, not only to wake up every morning, but also to live in this time. Back to Facebook. Next is, what do you expect to get out of your YouTube platform? Similar questions. How do you use your platform to discuss social issues? How do you think you can change the world? What do you think the world needs more of? My YouTube channel is the way I showcase my skills in the videos I create. Having this platform allows me to increase my networking skills, giving me opportunities to connect with not only other journalists, but people worldwide. Discussing social issues is the intention of my channel. Through my videos, people can connect and have their own discussions with others on various issues, which is how I believe I can change the world. Next is, what is your most embarrassing moment? I would say I don't have a most embarrassing moment, but an experience. Next is, what are some life experiences that taught you lessons? A similar question asked on Instagram is, what is the most important thing you've learned in 2020? For me, one life experience that taught me the most lessons was between elementary and middle school when I experienced continuous bullying. Some of the lessons that experience taught me: 1. Don't judge a book by its cover. You diminish the self-esteem and self-love of individuals by doing so. 2. You never know what people are going through in their lives. When you say things like, I know how you feel, or I know what you mean, you don't actually know what a person is feeling at a certain point in life unless you are feeling the same way yourself. You don't know what a person means by saying a specific statement unless you yourself know what experience they had that made them say what they said in a certain moment in time. I would say that the most important thing that I learned in 2020 is that you have to cherish the moments that you have with family and friends in your lifetime, because in one moment you can exist and in another moment you can be taken from this world. Next is, what do you like to do for fun? I am a total nerd, so I love to read and write. I am currently in the process of reading 7 books so far for the year. The books are The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, Circe by Madeline Miller, A Promised Land by Barack Obama, The Warmth of Other Suns by Isabel Wilkerson, Caste by Isabel Wilkerson, The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, and A Peculiar Indifference by Elliot Curry. I also love any activity or game that has to do with words. I also love word search and any puzzle games that involve a strategy. Next is, if you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be? Similar questions. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? If you could do one thing differently, what would it be? What I would tell my younger self if I could is, you are more than what people think of you. I don't think that I would change anything about myself or do anything differently because, as Ruby Kaur says on page 43 of her latest poetry collection, Homebody, I am not a victim of my life. What I went through pulled a warrior out of me, and it is my greatest honor to be her. Last question. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? In 20 years, I see myself working at a news company or organization where I can produce necessary articles that not only make a difference in people's lives in one moment, but also in future generations. I hope that my work leaves a lasting legacy in the world and inspires other young Black girls to pursue journalism as well. Once again, thanks to all who sent me questions for this video. Please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I upload a new video. Stay tuned. I will see you all in part 2 of this Q&A. Until next time.